We've got a Discord, baby! Do you like My Hero Academia? Do you like anime? Do you like video games? Or just being a weep in general? Then come on down to Bazaar's Weeb HQ where you too can nerd out to your heart's content. Link in the description below. Monster. An Attack on Titan X Mute Reader by Mokamaki. Chapter 3. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment down below telling me what you thought. Without further ado, let's get into the video. And that's how it happened. Eren, Mikasa, and Armin have been my friends ever since that day. I didn't know what to think of them at first, but they seemed really kind to me. I didn't know if it was out of pity or they actually did care about me. Armin will always show me his books and blush whenever I nuzzled his cheeks. Mikasa barely talks to me, but she always treated me kindly. And Eren, I don't know what to think of him. I like him a lot as a friend and always liked looking in his eyes. But he has this smell that makes me tense, a little hostile. I don't know why or how this scent makes me very uncomfortable and angry, or why Eren even has this smell. Usually when Eren's close to me, the smell gets stronger. It takes everything I have to not try and attack him. He's my friend. I'm sure he won't hurt me, but the smell is really making me angry. "Are you heading out again?" I heard my grandma ask. I nodded. She smiled and helped me put on my shoes. "It's nice that you have some friends now. You're out of the house way more than you used to be." I didn't say anything as she fixed my eye patch. "Remember, don't let your friends pull off your eye patch. Got it?" I nodded while faintly humming. "Good girl." She pinched my cheek and gently pushed me outside. "Now go on, get out of here." I opened the door and raced to the meeting spot where I usually meet my friends, which is by the docks. I saw them sitting by the steps and Eren turned toward me. Hey! This caught Mikasa and Armin's attention. I waved and sat myself down at the steps. "We were just talking about the walls. Armin keeps saying the walls won't hold us forever, which is not true." "Yes, it is. The walls have been here for years. So that means they did a great job of keeping us safe." "You don't understand. That means if it's getting old, what if a Titan comes and attacks right now? We wouldn't know what to do." As the two of them bickered, Mikasa sat down next to me. "Hey, do you know what the scouts are?" I tilted my head. "They're these soldiers that come back from an expedition to fight Titans. Eren says he wants to join them, but his mom thinks it's dangerous." "Scouts? Fighting Titans?" "In Eren's mind, he thinks they're strong. What do you think about him joining the scouts?" I nodded. Her eyes slightly widened. "Really? Won't he be alone?" I shrugged. "I won't let him be alone. I'll come with him." She hid her face in her scarf. I leaned closer a bit and took her hands in mine. "Huh? Do you want to come also?" I nodded. Mikasa smiled lightly. "Of course. You are a friend after all." She lightly passed my hand. Just then, a loud boom was heard. It shook the entire area. I gasped lightly while staring up in the air. Was that lightning? Just then a giant face appeared from the walls. My eyes widened. That smell, it's so strong. I didn't like it. Was it from the Titan? That's Before Armin could finish his sentence, another loud boom was heard. The wall fell. It broke open. I guess Armin was right. That's when chaos went into full gear. Everyone was screaming, crying, and calling for help. There were many people running as Titans began to swarm the area. Eren's eyes were wide. My mom, she's over there." He then bolted off running, Mikasa going quickly after him. Armin turned to me and grasped my shoulders. "Get home quick. See if your grandparents are okay. I'll go look for my grandpa. Be safe." I nodded and quickly ran back to my grandparents. People were running and pushing each other. I wanted to call out, but I couldn't find the right words to say. I heard someone call my name. It was my grandmother. I was almost at their house, but someone beat me to it. There stood a tall Titan standing over my grandparents' house. My eyes widened as anger grew in me. What was that thing doing here? A corrupt smell going through my nostrils, making my blood boil. I didn't want that thing here. I wanted to go away. I was about to run to it, but I was picked up in someone's arms. It was my grandfather. He just held me tight and kept running. I looked behind me to see my grandmother trying to run from the creature, but she ended up getting grabbed. Her screams filled the air and I was left petrified. All my grandfather could do was cover my ears and my eyes to keep me from watching the scene in front of me. We were able to make it to the docks, but we were stopped by a soldier. "Sorry, there's not enough room. One of you has to go and the other has to wait for another boat." "Can we just squeeze in? My granddaughter cannot be left by herself. Someone needs to look after her." "Sorry, sir." I heard my grandfather sigh and put me down. He made me face him. Honey, listen to me. I tilted my head. There might be a chance we won't see each other anymore, but promise me this. I want you to grow up and strive yourself to become a strong young girl. I also want you to find your friends and stay with them at all times. They will be your family and they will look after you. Your grandmother and I love you very, very much, and we won't trade you for the world. I don't understand what's going on. Be strong and keep living for us. Keep making friends and cherish them as your family. You will find your purpose in this world soon. He kissed my forehead and hugged me tightly. I love you so much. His voice cracked as he cried. I just stared blankly ahead. Is he? Take her. Get her somewhere safe, I'm begging you. He handed me to the soldier who nodded and gently placed me in the boat. Wait, what? I try to say something, but nothing comes out. Fear and shock is all I could express. Goodbye. The boat sailed off, and my grandfather was still left but the docks. I tried to call out for him, screaming his name, but nothing came out. Why can't I talk? Why did I have to be mute? I don't remember much, but I remember staring blankly at the floor, the feeling of emptiness taking over. I lost my home. I lost my family. The emptiness inside me soon filled up with rage as I thought back to the smell. The smell of that huge Titan face. That smell I won't ever forget. I hope you enjoyed part 3 of Monster, an Attack on Titan X Mute Reader. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought. Anyways, my name is Bizarre, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!